Hey, y'all. Hey! Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Come on in the room. Welcome back. Friend, it's the last Friday of the year, 2022. How are you doing today?
A wonderful day in the neighborhood, friend. How are you today? You so smiley and full of joy.
Glad the week is over.
Yeah.
Um, I've been traveling. I don't think I've been home this much in the last month. The last month I've been back home like more than normal. So I'm trekking back up 45 yet again tomorrow. I'm feeling good. Glad the week is over with. Ready to celebrate the new year. And ready to talk some boxing. You know, sometimes boxing disappoints, but this good week, the boxing news has not disappointed. And it's been a lot. And guess who's gonna talk about it? Guess. We gonna talk about it. It's been brewing and stewing all week long. And you know, it is just wonderful that we come on Friday. You know, we allow all the information to come in before we jump on stuff. But we gonna jump on it tonight. Okay. We gonna jump all the way on. Friend, you got plans for the weekend? You got plans to bring in the new year?
I'm gonna go to church tomorrow. I'm
Look
gonna
at
go out.
you.
I never do this. Like this is gonna be a good start to the year. So we're gonna go hang out with my boo's, and then tomorrow we going to church.
Look at you bringing this good Christian program.
Amen.
Now,
It ain't gonna be Christian afterwards.
listen, God is a forgiving God. And
Yeah.
so we're going to ask him for forgiveness after this here show today. Okay?
Amen.
Because we love the Lord, but we cuss a little bit still. Okay? Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. What's up, Pablo Escobar? How you doing? Hey, Tiana Scott girl. How you doing? Tiana, you know we finna get into it, right? Come back, Tool Bag. How are you? Southpaw Boxing, how you doing? Come on in, Jason Williams. How you doing? Shoal Ali, how you doing, girl? Hey, Nurse Lee, how you doing? What's up, Talib Cunningham? He came through with the $2 super chat. Drunk some coffee on y'all. I'm here. I'm in here. Good to leave. So you can be in here with all the shenanigans, because shenanigans will be taking place today. Okay. D21519, how you doing? Hey, Keisha girl. Hey, Keisha Sellers. Hey, Blessed to Fish. Hey, Supreme Beach Box. How you doing? What's up? Um, Boxiana, you asking these folks what they drinking already? Y'all, what y'all drinking on? You know, it's New Year's Eve. Okay, so have you a drink. Okay, now, I ain't no advocate of smoking, but if you smoke, you know, now will be the time. You know, it's occasional. This is an occasion for you to smoke something if you smoke something, okay? Weed, though. Don't be smoking no pipes and stuff like that. Just regular weed, if that's what you do. King Moab, how you doing? Mr. Munn, hey, Harvey Johnson. Frank from the land, how are you doing? LDBC or nothing. Hey, Daniel Mitchell. What's up, Jason? Hey, Shaquille. What's up, Random Thoughts? How y'all doing? Benaya, right? Is that you? Is that how I say that? Benaya, right? I hope I'm saying that correctly. What's up, Ray Jackson? How you doing? And what's up, Mo 2013? Mo, I got it right. I finally have it in my brain. Much success to you, queens, in this new year. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. We appreciate it. T Word, how you doing? What's up, Phenomenal Mexican? He says, damn, Nick looks extra this now. And thank you. You know, I had to do a little extra something. It's the new year. Okay. T Word, how you doing? Who else do we have? Willie Williams, Elbow. What's up, Coach Amber? And Phenomenal Mexican came back and he says, wait, can a menace ever go near a church? Oh, don't you do that tonight. Don't.
You know, I'm gonna let you make it tonight because I've been drinking already.
Don't
You
do
got
it.
it. You got it.
Okay. Thank you, Benaya Wright. Thank you. We appreciate it. I don't think I've ever seen your name in here before. So if you're chatting for the first time, Thank you. Thank you so much. Opulent LD, how you doing? Okay, so look, y'all, it's a lot to discuss, so we just gonna jump right in. So the way we have this planned, we have a plan, but we may deviate from the plan. Now we are going to do our annual year-end awards. The fighter of the year, fight of the year, trainer of the year, knockout of the year, best fight of the year, most disappointing fight of the year, biggest upset of the year, those kind of things. But before we jump there, we do have to tackle the boxing news of the week. Okay. And so we'll start at the simmering boxing news. We ain't going to just jump into the flame. Okay. So the simmering boxing news of the week, I don't think we've seen you all since Charlo had to pull out of the fight with Tim Kazoo. Well, Tim Zoo. Let me not do that man like that. With Tim Zoo. So Charlo has a broken hand, and I thought it a bit ironic because I do remember on a few occasions where Mel did question the injuries of his opponents. And it seems like the same thing has happened to him during his ailment of a broken hand. People are asking for proof. This seems to be the ongoing thing that fans and reporters or whatever want proof, or other boxers want proof of injuries. They did it with Errol. They're doing it with Charlo. So, friend, how do you feel about that? First of all, speedy recovery. Okay, speedy recovery to you, Jermel. Okay, but how do you feel about this, ma'am? And how do you feel about them requesting, him show his information?
As Mecca Mel's PR person, fuck them and what they requesting and what they wanted. As many of y'all favorite fighters be coming out on some weird shit, please do not. You know what? They have a really bad habit of questioning PBC fighters. I don't know what it is about PBC fighters that everybody hates so much. I get it, I understand, but you didn't need to know that boy hand was broken. Because I'm going to tell you, that same bone that's broken in his hand, I've broke it 3 times. And the most recent time that I broke it was probably about 6 months ago.
I didn't break it.
I wasn't fighting. No, because now at this point, if I tap that bitch wrong, it's going to break. I got brittle bones, friend. So it don't take much to break it. But the first 2 times that I broke it, and I was hitting something when I broke it. So he don't have to prove that bone that's broken to y'all. It's kind of weird. If your kid break a bone, we gonna believe you if you say it.
Typically, that's how it goes. Like, I've never had an inkling of a thought that Jermel Charlo has ever ducked any smoke, but specifically not no Tim Zoo smoke. I just, but it also does lend itself to be ye careful when you make accusations about other folks, because the table can turn quickly, and it looks like they've tried to turn the table. And Joe Townsend, I saw your comment and I completely agree. It's certain fighters, because we're all still waiting on Fury's COVID test. Okay, remember when he was all out in Vegas at the car lot taking pictures and shit with fans?
Dillian White's B sample. We're not going to let that go by. We are still missing Dillian White's B sample. It has completely disappeared.
You know what, ma'am? That's a wonderful segue. And I know this is petty and shitty, but I'm going to do it anyway. Speaking of Dillian White, and because a lot of folks question Dillian's sexuality from time to time, he has a friend named Dean who's changed his name to White, whatever. What do you feel about this whole transgender boxing thing? I know it's a fucked up segue, but Fred, what are you chunking back like that? What are we? Okay.
Okay, so boom, check it. I have been offending people for the last 2 days. It's not going to stop today. This is just going to tell me what I need to do in the future forward. So I don't understand what is happening at this point because there's trans women and there's trans men, right? Because I don't understand. I'm old. So I don't understand this new shit that they got going on. I be confused. So are they saying two trans women are going to be fighting each other? Two trans
Friend,
men are going to be fighting each other, and then we got our normal fights. I seen Lil Boosie fight Chris Cyborg 2 weeks ago.
I am just really put off by all of this. From my understanding, and this is going to be a problem. I can just see it in the future. From my understanding, it's like they're going to have a transgendered boxing
No. Okay.
situation.
Okay, so this is where the dilemma is going to come in, okay? Trans women tell people they women. So eventually they're going to have an issue with people calling them trans women because they want to be known as a woman.
Women.
Right?
That's where the whole dilemma lies. Because if they're trying to say that they're putting together a program for trans people to fight each other, this is my question. See, this is very confusing for me because like now are the trend, I don't know. Really, in my mind, when I heard about it, what came to my mind is they trying to find a way to put a man, girl, woman in the ring with Clarissa Shields and beat her. That's what I thought.
I was thinking the same thing because like Clarissa retweeted it and she was like, so does this mean that one of them gonna be able to get in the ring with me? Because it's giving, but like I don't understand this whole trans division.
Right. It's going to be a trans division. Now, if that's the case, that means they're going to have other trans women fighting trans women, trans men fighting trans men. Okay, if they do that, then cool. But I'm with you. Most trans folk don't really want to be known and identified as trans folk. They just want to be either men or women. So the lines seem blurred to me. I don't know. It just seemed weird, and I just feel like they're trying to finagle a way to get a natural man born boxer in the ring with Clarissa Shields and label them as trans and really make it seem like they did something if they beat her. And that's a if. It reeks of
like
bullshit.
That swimming boy. You remember that swimming boy?
Yes.
It's gonna be like he's not gonna fight I don't know. Okay, y'all, listen, I'm old. Okay. I was born in a different time where like we didn't have all of this. Like if you was gay, you was just gay. That's just what you was. We didn't have all these labels and all that shit. And I'm 100% willing to admit I don't understand a lot of this shit. Am I open to learn it? No. But at least I'm honest about it. I don't give a shit about all these extra labels and all that shit. I just do not put one of the don't put a trans woman in the ring with Clarissa Shields. Period.
Clarissa Shields or any other natural born woman.
But they can't. I'm saying that because they be trying to call Clarissa Shields a man.
I know exactly why. Exactly. And I think it's BS. And I cannot believe Mauricio Suleiman is even entertaining this. And for me, it just shows his greed. Everything about that is cringeworthy. I don't know how they're going to differentiate, but
it's not, because eventually somebody is going to be upset because it's going to turn into a situation of I'm a woman. I should not be fighting in this division. My hormones register as a woman. I'm able to fight as a woman.
You know what
Like,
I'm going to see? I'm going to see some Dana. I'm going to see some blood tests. Because I don't care how many operations you have, baby, that DNA is that DNA. And if that DNA, if that Dana say XY,
I need to not drink anymore because my brain was saying something else as you were saying it.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I think it's gonna be an argument. It's
It,
definitely an argument because
and it's gonna be what Coach Amber said, a lawsuit waiting to happen. I believe that. I believe that. What's up, Mr. Mine? How you doing? He says they itching to take one of them belts from Mel. They never wanted him to be undisputed anyway. In my opinion, Tim Zoo not even as good as Castano. Why would Mel duck? Exactly. Exactly. It's just all for show and good talking points. They know damn well that boy ain't trying to duck. Let me stop. That man is not trying to duck no damn Tim Zoo. They know that. They should know it. And Coach Amber comes back. She says, "Box, me and you and Cece all on the same page. We used to regular gay, right? Just regular gay.
all this extra, like, and you know what's crazy, Coach Amber? You know what I'm saying? Like, you my dog. So when I say this, you know what I mean when I say it. Like, this extra shit is weird. Like, we used to just, if you gay, you gay. We all old. We been in school. You had one gay kid in your class, and like he was just doing gay shit. You knew he was gay. Like, he'd have on some fingernails or some shit one day, but he have on his boy clothes. He wasn't trying to be no girl. And I'm not saying like people don't have identity crisis. I'm not shaming none of that shit. But like some of the shit that we just okay with, I don't understand it. And I'm open. No, I'm not. I'm
I
lying.
was just gonna say, I'm not gonna lie to none of y'all. I'm not. I'm not. I'm
I just think
really
it's really weird for this to be like a thing. Like,
a
I'm not,
thing.
maybe they fight, but you know what? Them gonna be some. You ever seen a gay man fight? I have.
Listen,
Ooh, now hold up. I might be game for that shit. Baby, listen, I might be game for this. Matter of fact, let me hold my thought till I see that first fight. Listen, because regardless of what you say, sis, you gonna windmill for your life. You
or and wait. That statement takes on a whole nother dimension. I don't know if y'all know, but when she say for your life, that's a RuPaul term. Okay. RuPaul uses that term on that drag queen show, lip sync for your life. Windmill for your life takes on a whole new meaning if this shit really pop off. I'm just saying. Just, man, listen. They can tussle. They can tussle. They can tussle now.
they fight hard, y'all. Not like on some real trill. Like, they fight hard. They didn't have to fight all their life. That's the real shit. I didn't have to fight all my life for some. It's a real deal, and they fight hard. I might want to see them box, friend, but they only have to fight each other. They
That's
can.
the thing.
That's it.
That's the thing.
I
Just
don't want to see no trans man
no,
ring with Jamel Charlo.
ma'am.
Give a fuck how much. Listen,
But you
I,
know what they gonna do?
how much you take.
You know what they gonna do? Because to me, this is like this is I put this in the same category as like celebrity boxing or whatever. But what they're gonna do, I do believe, because Mauricio Suleiman is behind it, he's gonna put those matches. He's gonna sprinkle them hoes in a regular boxing card. He gonna sprinkle that in a regular boxing card and see how it goes over. I just, I don't know. Jason says, please keep drinking, Boxiana. Go Savage to end 2022. You know you ain't got to ask her but one time, right?
No, you don't.
You know that, right?
Cause I'm telling you, yeah, I'm gonna have a whole lot of turned up faces in a little while.
Listen, Talib Cunningham, he's back. He says, hope y'all know this is real. My baby had to whoop a boy, wait a minute, a boy girl to get her yellow belt. What? I was mad, but she beat his ass, so I didn't flip. Oh, really?
Listen, you know what? Me and V have this conversation often. We're living in a time where men don't have preference. You cannot turn that shit down anymore because if you do, you are transphobic. Yeah, there you have no as a man, as a woman, you can't say I don't want to date a trans man because you're transphobic.
Who can't? Who can't say that?
Listen,
Who,
bro, we're living in a
is that the label transphobic?
that yeah, you're
I'll
trans.
wear it. I'll wear it. I'll wear the crown. I will. I'll wear it gladly. Gladly.
No, listen. We're not going to get canceled by the LGBT community. This is not. Listen, the gay people are welcome here. Let's get this one fucking thing
I
clear.
don't mind. I don't
We don't
mind
mind
it. I don't
shit. So
mind it.
come in on a like an in ass part of our conversation. Go back a little bit and listen to the rest before you be like, oh, okay, well, these bitches is questionable. Just don't.
You
We're
know
not
how they say regular weed, just
regular.
regular gay, just
Just
regular.
and you know what? I grew up in a time where boys was being themselves, but they was still boys. That's all. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Shawala says, I second Mr. Jason. Blessings. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit much. This is just I just think this is a bit much.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit much. I just
All I can
and
say, I ain't got y'all know me. Well, y'all don't know me. I ain't got nothing against nothing. Be yourself. Be what you gonna be. But all I'm gonna say is stay in your division so somebody won't get hurt. That's all I want to avoid because just because you own the shit don't mean you still don't know have enough power to knock another woman out. You still always gonna have more power than you. They're still always gonna have more power than me, regardless of how much shit they take, bro. They just
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ain't enough testosterone, ain't enough estrogen to balance out what was naturally given to you at birth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not with that. I cannot support that at all. Like in no shape, form, or fashion. I don't like nothing about that. I really don't. And I am so appalled that Mauricio Suleiman decided to enter that conversation like that. I'm very, very
Oh,
shocked and appalled about that.
bro, listen. It don't matter that none this shit is a lot of people that are watching boxing, and this is the weird thing about the demographic right now. We are outdated, you guys. It's a lot of people in here. There's some people that don't agree with the shit that we saying, which is cool. Like we all here have an opinion, but we are outdated because we don't agree with a whole lot of the shit that's happening right now because we didn't grow up like that. And a lot of people fail to understand, like a lot of people just don't they refuse to adapt to certain ways. Like we ain't gotta do that shit if we don't want to. I'm old. Go ahead, friend. Agree with that
I'm
shit.
one of them. I mean, it's only so much adapting I'm gonna goddamn do. It's only so much, okay. And if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. And I don't care how uncomfortable I make somebody. If I gotta choose between who gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna be you every time. Every damn time. I'm sorry, it's gonna be you every time. I'm not in the business of making other folks comfortable and all of that shit. Get comfortable in your own goddamn skin. Don't be trying to make me comfortable in your skin. No. Hell no. I think I missed the super chat earlier. Phenomenal Mexican says most disappointing fight is Triple G versus Canelo. Fight of the year is Colbert. We gonna get to it, honey. We gonna get to it. Okay, so y'all, that's all the time I want to spend on it, cause you know, I just anyway. So yeah, the other thing that has gone on this week, we got a little tweet from Spence telling us that he is indeed coming back in April. Okay, he's coming back in April,
Guess what
friends.
we'll be doing in April?
That'll
Guess
be a full year.
what?
I'm gonna assume he's gonna be back in Dallas. He might be in Vegas. I don't know, but it'll be a full year. And so now I'm just trying to figure out who his opponent is going to be. Friend, who do you think his April opponent is going to be?
I don't know. And I don't want to say what I've been assuming. I don't want to say that. Whatever this is gonna be, unfortunately, it's gonna be a tune-up. That's how I think. I think it's Cody Crowley. I don't know why my brain is fixated something about this shit because Cody and Errol have been talking about each other too much. Errol
He,
made a about Cody the other day, and I was like,
he did. He did.
"What's going on?" I don't want to say it's Cody. Cody, he ain't no easy. He not easy, but he not hard either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
When the last time Errol fought somebody like that?
it's been a while, but he deserve a fight like this because he ain't fought nobody like this in that long of a time. And I do. It's gonna be. He's not gonna. I agree with you. He ain't gonna fight Keith Thurman.
I don't think he's fighting Keith
So
Thurman either.
I think it's gonna be a tune-up fight. He deserves a tune-up because he don't fight him. But go
He's
ahead.
that's the only thing. I'm glad you said it. That's the only thing. He has made a point of saying he does not fight tune-up fights. Crowley will be a tune-up fight in my mind for him. I know he ain't no slouch, but he no. Um, I tend to feel like, I've been saying this for a while. If and I expect him to be successful in January. Young Boots Ennis is having a fight on the undercard of Gervonta Davis, and that's early January. So he'll have all of January to rest, February, all of March. He normally fights. He's very active. 3 months is normally his normal schedule. I'm feeling like Boots is I'm feeling like Boots is in the air. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm
Well,
hoping.
turning down no smoke either. So you keep saying Boots, friend. You might not be right. I mean, you might not be wrong. You might be right. Who knows? Because he's so secretive about his shit. I hope it's not Keith Thurman because he said he wasn't gonna fight him. Stand on your word. If you said you wasn't gonna fight that nigga, do not give him no light.
Hold 1 second, please.
Okay. Is you leaving? Okay. I don't think it's Keith Thurman. So I don't know. I hope it's not like a gander out of the woods. Um Cody Crowley is somewhat, I don't know. It's just leaning on me for some type of damn way. Could be Cody Crowley. But he deserves a tune up. So I will admit to that. He deserves a tune up, but he said he don't fight tune up. So I don't think it's Budrick. I will say that. I don't think it's Budrick at all. Budrick is going to fight. What's that boy? That wrestling boy that my friend said, the one with the tassels. Y'all know who? Blair Cobbs. Budrick is gonna fight Blair Cobbs. That's my final answer. I do believe. I don't think he's gonna fight Keith Thurman at all. I think Keith Thurman will probably be the very last person that he wants to end up fighting. He said that. I think he's gonna stay on his word. I don't know. I don't know. But while we here and my friend not here, I'm very disappointed in you guys because I told y'all like a week ago, y'all ain't made no diagrams. I ain't seen a copy of these fucking gloves. What's going on with goddamn Budgate? Y'all didn't let this shit just go under the goddamn rug, and I'm very, very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. Y'all took your time and y'all made diagrams of Fury's gloves. It was replicas. It was 150 goddamn videos about them gloves. Y'all ain't shared shit about Glovegate at all. Where is the videos about the damn gloves? They are MIA. Nobody even talking about them goddamn gloves no more. Y'all done slept Bud completely under the fucking rug, and I'm disappointed because I just knew y'all was gonna be giving him the grief. No, ain't no code in figuring out that Budrick did it. We all know Budrick did it, but why? Y'all ain't heard nothing else about them damn gloves, and I want to know why. I need to know. Cause it's really strange to me that y'all took the damn time out of the year to dissect Fury gloves. Why? That's what I want to know. And y'all ain't let Budrick shit go. Ain't heard shit about the motherfucking gloves. Is you
Sorry, I
you good?
will be.
Okay?
I will be. So, wait a minute. Let me get my notepad. Hold
I didn't talk to them. I want to know where the fuck the gloves is. The glove gate gloves is, friend.
on. The glove gloves.
I want to know why they ain't made no fucking videos about the gloves.
They ain't gonna make no videos about the gloves, friend.
And
He
why the fuck not?
he has conspicuously gone missing. I guess he's relishing in the spoils of his $10 million um payment and whatnot. So he is pushed back into the bushes like Homer. And we haven't heard anything from Bud. And I think that's by design because the more he stays out, the more folks gonna talking about them gloves and what the commission in Nebraska did not do. So they ain't gonna say nothing about them gloves.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep talking about them. I
Well,
need to know what the hell is going on with the goddamn gloves and why y'all not talking about it more. Y'all just said, let's talk about Tank. Cause the Tank is the big shit right now. Everybody didn't miss fucking Buggate. I ain't missing no Buggate, friend. I want to talk about the fucking gloves and why y'all ain't talking about the goddamn gloves.
cause friend, that's
Now, ain't
Budrick.
friend. Where is the hell is the conversation for the gloves?
Ain't no conversation for the gloves. They gonna make you feel like you pushing and you reaching and you doing extra because not Bud. He wouldn't dare. No, but this same Bud that we didn't think would never, not dare fight Ebenezer. So
The
yeah.
Lord have mercies. Why in the hell? I don't want to talk about no goddamn budget. I want to talk about the fucking gloves. I want an explanation for the fucking gloves. And if y'all can't give me an explanation for them gloves, y'all need to be grilling him. That's what I want to say.
Well, I do know what the people want to hear you talk about
What, friend?
because we got to get to our awards. But the last story of the week that we gonna talk about is some mess. Okay, it's mess, but it's boxing related mess. One Gervonta Tank Davis has a fight in about a week, and before his fight early this week, there was a little kerfuffle apparently with he and his girlfriend slash child's mother, and all the world got a chance to see it all play out, okay, in real time. And I'm gonna just say this because I ain't gonna say a lot about this, but what I will say is I reserve judgment to speak on it because I didn't have all the facts. And I just want to implore folks to just wait a beat, wait a minute, wait a small second before you form a complete opinion about a situation that you were not there or involved in. Because woo wee, in a span of not even 72 hours, a whole story got flipped, turned upside down, didn't it? Friend, I see your face over there. Before you go off, let me just read this super chat from Talib Cunningham. He says, that's why I come here. Fuck Bud. Talk, sister. She gonna give it to you every time. And I'm glad she didn't talk about his trainer because we ain't gonna go there today. But go ahead on. Tell the people how you feel about this whole Gervonta Tank Davis
Okay,
situation.
fine. What I'm gonna say is
Is that a new bottle?
It is. It is. I'm gonna have a great night tonight. I'm gonna go out with your friend, and we're gonna have a great time this evening. But with that being said, back to regular programming. Uh, I was on the tank board. I had got on that boat and put the sails up, and I was controlling the sails. Fuck Tank. He need to go to jail. Cause this ain't the first time I've seen some weird ass shit when it come to Tank and putting his hands on goddamn women. Well, my opinion has since then changed. And now I have a discussion that needs to be talked about. Okay. So, like I said, I was on the fuck Tank board. Felt like Tank, go to jail because you're just doing fuck shit and you need to go to jail at this point. Stop hitting on girls, Tank, because that's not what you should be doing. But um, oh, I don't like telling people my business. I'm not gonna tell y'all my business. No. But what I'm gonna tell y'all is, as a person that have seen domestic violence up close and personal, you're not gonna go and entice your abuser to whoop on you some more. And when I saw, like, I would, the shit on the toothbrush, that didn't get me. That wasn't what got me. I'm gonna tell you what got me. It was the message that was on the mirror in the photos that he shared. Because like I said, before Tank spoke his piece, I was on the you need to go to fucking jail. Because this is the last time I'm gonna see you put your hands on a lady. Okay? When he shared his photos and I saw that shit up close, and I know all women ain't the same. I know all women don't hurt the same. But as a woman that done been through some shit, you have to open your mind to shit when you doing shit like what I'm doing right now. I can't just be opinion based because I've been through some traumatic shit. So I had to remove my traumatic shit from the situation, and I started looking at the shit that was going on. And I was like, this ain't sitting right in my spirit, because it was the video of his shirt being all tore up and her walking away. There was like glass and shit on the floor. And then there was another video of some shitty toothbrushes and him taking picture of a mirror. And on the mirror, like, I don't read well. I'm Floyd Mayweather, the female version.
No.
I know I don't read well, friend, but the picture that Tank showed, the message on the mirror said cheater and slut. When I saw that, my opinion of this whole situation automatically changed. This is mutual combat.
Say that again. What is it?
It's mutual combat. Because what it's giving to me is, and this is my opinion, and again, like I said, my situation is maybe different from her situation, but I would never do anything to entice my abuser. I was afraid of him. Okay. So with you being afraid of your abuser, you don't go and write no messages like that on his mirror because he in jail. He's gonna come home and see this shit. I'm not gonna come home and see this shit and be like, what the fuck? Like, I'm finna beat you up again. You done tore my shit up, like shit on my toothbrushes.
Now I will say this. I don't know how old that baby is, but if that baby shit look like that, they need to take her to the doctor. I don't know nothing else about nothing. But if that was actual real boo boo, that baby need to go to the doctor, because I don't think no child should be looking like that. I don't remember no small child that's to wear a pamper who shit look like that. Like that look like that don't that Yeah.
No, and I'm just gonna say this, okay? Like on some real unconditional shit, like we got to take a look at a different type of spectrum, okay? A lot of y'all don't want to admit that men are abused in relationships.
Mm,
And a
mm.
whole lot of y'all won't take the time to see what like a male abuse in a relationship. Tank showed that shit.
Look, I know some folks, are just really stuck on what they stuck on. Um, but I'm happy that he showed what he showed. Um, the the spit on the face for me, that's worse than a closed fist punch to the eye
Nah.
for me.
I'm gonna tell you what did it for me. Okay. Now, again, like I said, everybody's situation is different. Okay. And I know a lot of abused women. Okay. And the abused women that I know, they would not do anything to entice their abuser. Okay. So with that being said, like the shit on the toothbrushes is one thing. I value the fuck out of my teeth. Okay, that's one thing. I seen Tank teeth. I know Tank take good care of his little veneers. Okay, great care of them. The toothbrush wasn't it. It was the message on the fucking mirror, friend. Okay,
What the
and I'm
mirror say?
how I feel about this now because I remember I love Ari. Okay, his ex girlfriend. I love her. Like I like hood rat shit. That's my shit. Okay. I love hood rat shit. Okay. I participate in hood rat shit often. But I'm gonna tell you what I watched. Okay. I was watching one of her lives one day and she was mad at Tank and she just started swinging on him
On live?
on live. She just started hitting on him. And I was like, damn. And he was like, man, quit, man. And then the live ended. And then not too long after that, she came out and said that Tank had been hitting on her. But tell these motherfucking people that you was hitting on that nigga too.
What you call it? Mutual. See, to me, that whole concept is dysfunctional. But in that concept, if y'all are both participating in mutual combat, y'all both participating in mutual combat, don't call the police. That's how I feel. My grandmother always told me if you big enough to pass a lick, you better be ready to take one. And I don't care who you pass it on. If you pass it on a man, be ready to take one back from him. Ain't nobody your punching bag. Okay. That's for everybody. Okay. If you a man and you just like hitting on women, and then you have the nerve to go back there and go to sleep, hey man, whatever happens, happens. Keep your paws to yourself. But, and I hear what you're saying, and I completely agree with what you're saying, friend. I have I want to add to what you're saying because it feels like it's been a dysfunctional mutual combat situation. And this may not have been mutual. I don't know. I don't know who started what. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't believe this was the first time something like this has happened. Okay. But what I will say is this. Um, and I'm talking directly to Tank. Okay, Gervonta. Honey, I was so proud of you when you decided you were going to remove yourself from the money team and take charge of your career. I was so proud of you. I am proud of you. I'm very happy about that. When you do those things, when you decide that you are going to be your own man, there are things that come with it. Okay. Um, why was she that, Ike? Okay, you got to fight on what is it, January the 7th? All right. So obviously, it's a tumultuous relationship from time to time. You're supposed to be in training camp, okay? You're supposed to be completely
Why
woke.
she there in the first place?
Why is she there, Ike? Why is she there? Why is she there? Why is the baby there? You need to be secluded and isolated, okay? You just made a big move by leaving your promoter. Every I needs to be dotted, every T needs to be crossed at this point. She don't have no place in your fucking training camp right now. Some folks can do that, but she ain't your wife. Okay, you don't see her every goddamn day. She ain't supposed to be there. All right, we need to make some rules and regulations. You decided to leave. I don't want to hear when something go wrong. Now you giving me a list of the stuff that you don't have. Hey man, listen. If you were not prepared to fly solo, you should have took your ass back to where you was. Or at the very least, whoever you flying with should have been able to surround you or keep shit from around you. Okay, you, sir, have an obligation to you first and foremost. You have to protect yourself. When you are in fight mode, when you are in fight camp, have no distractions around you. This here girl is a distraction. And for all of y'all, really what this boils down to for me is choices. You have to really, really be careful. And I told my little brother this when he graduated high school. At this point, when you turn 18, the world that you live in, which is the US of A, they see you as a grown-ass man. The choices you make from here on in can be detrimental to the rest of your fucking life. Who you sitting up pumping and squirting in, procreating with, laying up with, making babies with, choosing to be in your space, choosing to share your space with, that shit is detrimental to your whole way of life. That goes for men and that goes for women. Stop that, yo. Y'all ain't married. She ain't got to be there all the damn time. Obviously, okay, there's an issue there, okay? Obviously. Now, me and my friend, we throw shit off each other. I feel like he was at camp. She went to digging and found some shit she didn't want to see. And the shit hit the friend from there. My point is, why is she here? She had no business being there.
She brought the baby. I don't like the see that you see what I say about kids. You shouldn't have no kids when you in some serious shit in your career. Stop. Y'all need these fucking kids. Because with these kids come they mamas. Now, me, on the other hand, he got the problem, no baby. There's a difference. You don't bring no baby. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Stop laughing, because I know you reading them comments. And I know that nigga in the comments talking about he being abused and y'all praying for him. I tell you what. What I'm going to say is this. Men, it's okay for y'all to speak out. And I know a lot of men won't be like, man, this bitch at the house beating up on me, because they embarrassed. Because ain't no man supposed to be getting beat up by no lady. Okay? You got to speak out about the traumatic shit that you in. And it's good Tank shared his side of the story, because people were calling him a criminal. I'm guilty of it. I did. And if it wasn't for him sharing his side of the story, I would have still been saying, send that nigga to jail. But I had to remember too, I need to grow up. Men are also abused. I tell y'all what. I'm going to tell y'all who ain't going to be back for the first show of the year. And don't ask where he at, because he ain't going to be in here. No, he ain't in the basement, but he won't be in here. He won't be able to type.
You going to break his fingers out?
He won't be able to type.
Talib Cunningham, he says, Black women different. They love different. Only one can understand that The only one that can understand him is a black man. Quit getting them people in our business. Okay. All right, Talia. I think I kind of butchered what you were trying to say a little bit, but I think I understand. And yes, quit getting them people in our business. Quit getting them people in our business, but also quit getting women and laying up with women that you don't know. You and having children with people you barely know. You having children with you, first of all, you're young. But then you having children with multiple women and you don't know her. You don't know what she's capable of when she doesn't get what she wants or when something doesn't go her way. Man, listen, y'all better start vetting these people before you start putting kids up in them. Stop that shit. Okay? Stop that shit. Stop that shit. And like Boxiana said, she was guilty of condemning him because of his prior track record. That's another thing we gonna talk about. Well, I'm gonna talk about it. Your reputation does precede you. And I'm very happy that he came out with his receipts. However, you gonna have to change your fucking reputation. All right? You have a track record. We synced it. I synced it. Y'all know I hate the word synced and seen. I saw you in public jack this woman up. So if anything ever comes out about you doing that, I'm gonna err on the side of caution because I know what you're capable of. Okay? You got to repair your shit. All right? This is a start. Keep receipts. But more than that, keep your ass out of this kind of bullshit. Okay? Be ye careful of the company you keep. Y'all take that into 2023 with you. Okay? Be ye very careful of the company you keep.
And while we talking about company of you keep and all you shit, Big Snack Pack, thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all what we not gonna take into 2022. I want y'all to stop fucking lying. I want y'all to stop lying. I want y'all to stop adding shit to the fucking story to make it seem like it exists in some type of way. Stop fucking lying. That's what I want y'all to stop fucking doing first. Don't lie no more in the 2023 because it's gonna catch up with you one day. And when your lies start catching up with you, believe me, I'm gonna be there to laugh with the other motherfuckers that's laughing because I've been saying this whole time, you shouldn't have to do the shit that you're doing. It's out of line. It's unacceptable. You don't have to do the shit that you're doing. Stop fucking lying. Also, not to like, I be trying to let y'all men be men. I really do. But I said something a couple of weeks ago and I was like, you know what? Me and my friend is the men in the fucking sport. Because I'm going to tell y'all let y'all emotions get the best of y'all. And then y'all start doing some extra shit. And then, like, it gets weird. Then I go back and look at the weirdness. Then I realize y'all ain't got no hairlines. And it's really, I can't understand if you just let it go, maybe you might be a happier person. I don't like the emotions. I don't like nobody lying. All this extra shit. Y'all be talk boxing. Back to boxing. Let's be about motherfucking boxing. But I don't like some of the shit that y'all be doing. You people that be talking boxing on the internet. I don't like it. Like for real, like if me and my friend as two women, and a lot of the women that get up and talk boxing, cause Cece, she be saying shit. Cece get emotional with y'all, cause y'all be getting on her fucking nerves, and she just had enough. She get fucking fed up, so she just go off on y'all. But I be sitting back watching y'all. I don't say shit. I watch all y'all. I watch everybody. But I don't say shit. You don't know that I'm watching your shit until after I fucking speak. I don't like y'all. It's weird. All of y'all are weird. And I don't like the fact that like all y'all hairlines blend in the back of y'all goddamn scalp. That is also fucking really weird to me. Like, let that shit go. Cut it off. Get one. Tory Lane's daddy. Get a, well, you know what them yeah, get one of them. Get one of them where they put the glue down, they shave it off in the middle, and then they put the new hair down. Get one of them. Okay? Like, when I don't want y'all to see my shit, I cover it up. When I don't want y'all to see my shit, I braid it. But I don't be up here lying to y'all either. If I say some shit, it's because I really fucking mean this shit. But y'all be lying.
And okay, hey Miss Jackie girl. She says Happy New Year and y'all look beautiful. Thank you, Miss Jackie. We appreciate you coming through, Jackie. My earrings just don't want to stay on tonight.
That's because the bullshit that it didn't see all fucking year. This ain't just been recently. That earring is fed up with the whole entire
it is
22.
It is.
My friend are tired of being the men in the sport.
Look,
I'm not saying that shit no more. We are the men in the sport.
No, I'm not a man.
Yes, we don't wear plumber drawers.
I'm not a man.
We don't wear plumber drawers.
I'm just a woman that doesn't get flustered. Okay. And you know what, YouTube is a very peculiar place. I'll say that. And I, like my friend, I watch pretty much, I don't want to say everybody, but I watch a lot of different people, right? I would like for folks to stop acknowledging the shim and the foolishness that may be spewed at you. Because to me, it's like I would never give another somebody life if I knew they was talking shit about me by responding to anything that they say. I would never. I would never give you the satisfaction to know that anything that you said even got to my ears because you mean nothing to me. I would not entertain anything negative about me that somebody I don't know said. I just wouldn't do it. So my wish for the new year is that all the boxing brothers in YouTube stop acknowledging the pettiness. Okay? Just do your shit. Do what it is that you do that has made you successful. Do that. Cause your audience and your listeners, we feel that. And it's like, oh, after a while. All right. And that's coming with all the love that I have to give. That's saying that in love.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Yeah, I'm saying that in love.
Shit and like go outside and work on cars and shit. We not gonna get into the way because now y'all have adapted this new shit. I don't like this men and all this conversation. Come in here, say what you gonna say in that tone of voice that's gonna get everybody attention, and then leave. All this shit y'all got going, I don't like it. But I tell you what I'm gonna do in 2023. I'm gonna keep telling y'all about it because I want y'all to know I'm talking about y'all. So this gonna go, take it, whoever. Y'all clip it and send it. Send it to the person you think I'm talking about.
Oh God, no.
That's what you do. Cause I'm talking about you. If you receive this, I'm talking about you. Cause I know there's gonna be some people that's gonna go and clip this shit and be like, oh, I felt like they was talking about you. So I'm gonna clip this and send this shit to you. I was talking about you. Let's get it together. Cause where we should have been a congregating force, it looks messy out here. And I don't like mess.
It does.
Go build.
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that.
Girls.
Not that what we say means anything, but I'm just saying as a viewer of different channels, like, don't do that, y'all. Okay.
I know how y'all look. We all messy. That's why we come in here and we talk because y'all not getting this messy shit from these male channels. So y'all come in here and get this shit from us.
Not so, like this.
Don't think we just saying, oh, we're meaning LDBC channels. No, that's not what I'm about.
All the YouTube.
Men channels, men that's running a channel is messy.
And it's just, My grandmama used to say
Smell
so.
Bomex belly button on y'all channels.
And that's very unbecoming. Okay. That's very unbecoming. Okay. Mahari Sports Nation, what's up, Abil? He says, good evening, ladies. Have a blessed new year. The lesson we can learn is to be aware of the people around you. And I agree. I agree, Abil. Also, we have a super chat from Ra Holman. Hey, Ra, he says, I'm gonna go check my hairline. Be right
As
back.
you should. And if it's going back a little, as your friend, me as your friend of this channel, just go ahead and let it go. Don't take that into listen. This for everybody. When y'all go back and watch this, if your hairline is less than what it was January 1st of 2022, I want you to just go ahead and invest in you a lace front. They are dressing these male lace fronts up really nice right now. Just don't.
No,
What?
no. I vehemently disagree. No lace front on the men folks. No,
That'll keep your piece on for 3 weeks at a time.
no, no, ma'am. No.
Go ahead and get you a lace front.
Tevis, there really are some sassy men out here.
Y'all know we not just saying this shit because the
I
goddamn
know y'all see it.
gray. We saying this shit because it's for real. Like this shit ain't cool. Let us get to us award.
Yeah, let's get a. Okay, so look, we done held y'all in here a whole hour talking the boxing news. We about to get into our end of year awards categories. Okay, this is what we're getting into now. So get ready, y'all. And I want you guys in the chat to let us know what you think, who you have for these categories. And so for the first category, friend, I'm going to ask you, what was your favorite boxing moment of the year?
My favorite boxing moment of the year was probably everybody running from Regis after he beat this last boy that he beat up. I like to see. I've been asking for the Rougarous to come back.
You have.
And the Rougarou came back with a very dominant force, and he back talking his shit.
He is.
So I'm gonna go with Rougarou and his recent win over who did he fight? Shit.
Who did he fight?
Zepeda.
Zepeda.
Yeah.
Okay, so your what did I call it? Your favorite boxing moment of the year was seeing the people scramble to keep from fighting Regis at 140. Okay. My favorite boxing moment of the year was the build up to the all-female boxing card in the UK. That was my absolute favorite boxing moment of the year. The build up and the actual fights were phenomenal. The ladies put on. Shout out to Alicia Baumgartner. Shout out to Michaela Mayer. Shout out to what's that girl? Savannah Marshall, and shout out to Clarissa Shields. Absolutely phenomenal card. Wonderful build up. Great job, everybody. Okay, so the next category. What was your most disappointing moment of the year?
My most disappointing moment of the year, it was when I heard Crawford didn't sign the contract to fight Spence. And
Boom.
it trickled into a more embarrassing moment because he's put his trainer in hiding. Then he brought him out because he had gained a bunch of weight and people was questioning his fucking health. The disappointing moment is with the entire Crawford camp. Their whole 2022 has been a disappointing experience.
Boom. Friend, that was absolutely wonderful. I would have to concur with that, but I want to also add honorable mention the fall off of AJ, the demise of Anthony Joshua in 2022 has been kind of epic. Yeah, I'm curious to see if he's going to be able to reinvent himself going forward, but the drop off of Anthony Joshua in 2022 was pretty damn Shame. Okay. Yeah. So we will go next to what was your most brutal fight of the year?
There's only one fight. There's only one fight that will come to my mind. The most brutal fight of the year was Sebastian and Lubin. Poor my brain will never unsee his face like that, friend. I've never seen a face so messed up before in my life. I was so scared. And the only thing that I could imagine is I can't imagine him going home to his family like after they let him out of the hospital. Can you imagine your kids running away from you because they don't know who you are?
No.
No. I would be so, I would put everybody out the fucking house. It's me, it's daddy. No, you're ugly. What? You know, kids are mean.
They're very.
The kids are mean.
They, if small kids would probably cry because they wouldn't believe that was actually their daddy. I can't argue with that one, but honorable mention has to go to Spence versus Ugas because the way he vandalized that man's eye and the way he was squelching and squealing and grimacing in pain, and because I was actually there and I got the chance to see it and listen to the thud of the punches, that has to be honorable mention for me. And then when I watched the epilogue and his face, that was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. It was really bad.
He was hurt. And for that up close and personal, it made it worse because like we wanted it to start. Remember when round 8 came, we was like, he ain't gonna make it.
When they first took a look at the eye, I was like, call it now. Call it.
On that screen. We said, ooh.
When I went back, because I done watched that fight like 10 times. When I went back at the very end before they were calling it, and Spence was just teeing off on him, and he was just shelling up, and it took all he had not to just take a knee. It took all he had. I give Yordenis Ugas all the credit in the world for being tough, because he tough. He tough, baby. I'd have Kell Brook y'all. I would have straight Kell Brook y'all. You hear me? That was horrible. That was awful. Okay. So that was the most brutal fight of the year. What was your most disappointing fight of the year?
And you know what is crazy? And I know people gonna be like, whoa, controversy. Mayor versus Baumgartner.
I can see that. I can see that.
The build up for that bitch was just phenomenal. I was like, I just knew this was gonna be a headbanger. And I was like, it's a good fight. It's a great fight, but it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
With all the kicking and shoving and stare downing and build up, it was a good fight, but it wasn't the fireworks that I was expecting. And so I won't disagree with you on that. But for me, the most disappointing fight of the year was Bud Crawford and David Avanesian. Who asked for that? Didn't nobody want to see that? Who asked for that fight? Not nobody. Hell, David Avanesian didn't even ask for that fight. So that was my most disappointing fight of the year. Bud Crawford versus David Avanesian. Budrick do better. Okay. Moving right along. I'm very interested to see what fight you're gonna pick for this one, because I know who I have for this one. Friend, what was the biggest upset of the year for you?
You go first.
The biggest upset for me, it wasn't an upset for me. But for the general boxing public, I think it was a huge upset. I don't know why, because I called it. But the general population of boxing fans really thought that Canelo was going to beat up Dimitri Bivol. So I think that was probably the biggest upset of the year because everybody, including you, thought that Canelo was going to win. What
Okay,
say you?
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you because nobody, I know damn well I wasn't thinking Canelo was fixing to beat this man. I knew Canelo was going to beat the fuck out of this man. It ain't happen like that. I give you that. I
Not
agree.
even a little bit.
I agree.
Not even a little bit. Okay, so now we're getting down. We have four more categories. We have knockout of the year, trainer of the year, fighter of the year, and fight of the year. Friend, who gave you the best knockout of the year?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm back. Um, my knockout of the year is probably going to be Charlo versus Castano.
It's a damn good one.
Because the controversy was so big. Um, but I'm torn with that because the knockout of the year could have been Caleb Plant, but I don't like Caleb Plant, so no, it's gonna go to hmm I don't know because I don't like to give Bud no credit. He knocked the fuck out of David Avenesian too. But I'm not gonna put any of that credit either.
No.
So
Shit, I'll choose Deontay Wilder knocking out Hellenius before I get Bud that. And that ain't make my top five. So no. Not to me. Not for me.
okay, I'm gonna put my hate to the side because it was an epic knockout, and I'm gonna tell you what would win it for me. It was the dish digging for me.
That was
So I'm gonna give it to Caleb Plant because of the ditch digging. That's the only reason.
Okay. Okay. Now listen, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rewind because I written some notes, you guys. And although David Evanesian and Bud Crawford were my most disappointing fight of the year, I do have to give an amendment because I didn't look at my notes earlier in the year. I was so shamed and I was so disappointed that Mo Hooker let Blair Cobb beat him up like that. That was absolutely awful. I could not believe Mo Oakcliff Hooker let Blair Cobb knock him down several times like he did. I was so shamed. I was so disappointed with Mo Hooker. I was horribly upset about that. Okay, but moving along, because y'all did call it for me. Knockout of the year had to have gone to Caleb Plant because I was not expecting that. Because Caleb Plant is not known as a knockout artist, and because he put that extra stank on it and dug the shovel in the dirt, that did it for me. Caleb Plant surprisingly has the knockout of the year over Anthony Durrell. He was asleep. It was like legit. I don't see this punch coming. I can't do nothing about it. I'm getting hit hard and I can't get up. And I'm so very looking forward. That's our last category. What fight you're looking for most forward to in 2023? Okay, so next up, we have trainer of the year, and I think we both are gonna agree with this one.
Yeah, you already know DJ is the trainer of the year, as he should be.
As he should be. Okay, that's Derek James. For anybody who's wondering, we have Derek James as our trainer of the year. He has an undisputed fighter. He also has a rising star in Frank Martin at 135, and he also has the unified champion with Errol Spence Jr. He's been doing damage 4 years, and he's continuing to do damage in 2022, and we're going to say he's going to continue in 2023. Okay, so now, friend, who is your fighter of the year?
I'm gonna go Devin Haney, because this is the year of the Haney. Honorable mention for Frank Martin because he did fucking deserve it because I seen a whole lot of shitload of people talking about he ain't ready for Michelle Rivera. Beat the shit out of Michelle Rivera. Like I would. But yeah.
He did.
My young son, Lord Devin Haney, Devin Miles Haney, is going to be my fighter of the year because the youngest to do it.
He did that.
He did.
He did that. He did that, and he did it with adversity on every end. You know, first time around, he had to do it without knowing if his father would be able to be in the corner as his trainer. Had to do it again, same place, go back over to Australia, made it look easier the second time around. So kudos to him. My honorable mention will be Dimitri Bivol. Okay. He beat up on Canelo. Yeah. He beat up.
But you know what?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. He beat up on Canelo, who was a smaller man coming up. Then he turned around and beat up on a larger man in Zerto, and he made that look as just as easy. So Dimitri Bivol, to me, because he fought twice this year, he did the unthinkable by beating Canelo. Then he went up and made Zerto look like, I don't want to say trash, but trash. You know, he made Zerto
look like trash. Right?
Yeah, he did. He did. And so, and he's asking for that BF fight if he wins against Yard. And I say if. So, listen, I like Dimitri Bivol. Bivol had a great year. I'm going to put him 1B next to Devin Haney because I think he had a terrific year. And I think he put himself on the map. He's put people on notice. And I also believe that if he wants to, because he's not a huge 175 pounder. I believe if he wants to, he can go down to 168 and make that very interesting. I don't think he will, but he can. He can. Okay, so I see you with Jermell Charlo. Then I see who was that? Jason. Jason says Jermell Charlo. Okay, so look, we have one more, well, two more fights of the year. Fight of the year, friend. Who is your fight of the year? Or what was your fight of the year?
You know what? My fight of the year is going to be Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall.
Good fight. Very good fight.
Because she serves her own motherfucking category and she deserves fight of the fucking year because I watched all them people from the UK shit on and slander and how Savannah was gonna beat the fuck out of her. Savannah was gonna watch her. She beat the shit out of Savannah Marshall.
Indeed.
That's my fight of the year.
Indeed. Okay, so great fight. And if we're talking well, we're mixing, you know. I had honorable mention fight of the year, Katie Taylor and Serrano. That was a damn good fight. And the reason why I put that over Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall is because Clarissa beat her so easily to me. With that Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano fight, it was close. To me, it could have gone either way. I actually had Amanda winning that fight. But that was an absolutely exquisite fight, male or female. That was a wonderful fight. But my fight of the year is Charlo versus Castaño. That, to me, was an absolutely barn burner. It was what I was looking for in an undisputed fight. It ended how I wanted it to end. Somebody got knocked the fuck out, and they didn't leave anything to chance. Both fighters came to fight. I loved the building up of the fight. You know, Charlo took your advice. He became MAGA Mel, Mel the Patriot, Captain America, all of that. He took all of that into that fight, and it was a damn good fight. He ended it like he should have ended it. He didn't leave it to the judges. And it was an undisputed fight. And it lived up to the hype. So for me, that was the fight of the year. We have a couple of super chats. Let me get this one before we get out of here. And friend, I want you to think about what fight you're thinking, what fight you're looking forward to most in 2023. Talib Cunningham says, who got half on getting yard of 40 cap?
He gonna need it. Speaking of gonna need it, I know we got one more category to get on. Listen, y'all stay out of people's DM. Don't send nothing else. Don't send shit to nobody's DM. Because one thing about DM, it's not safe. I'm seeing something that's traveling down my timeline right now that I'm just like, didn't I just tell y'all, stop be men, go build something. Ain't no reason for you to be gossiping and talking. And with that being said, I don't like what I'm seeing on my timeline. So what I'm going to tell you is somebody's daddy sending stuff to folks.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Big Snack Pack. Thank you. Thanks, Big Snack Pack. Friend, what fight are you most like? What fight are you looking forward to?
Somebody beating the hell out of Budget. And I'm gonna hope for the end of the year next year.
Okay.
Or maybe Boots versus Virgil. Maybe that might be. I want to see a good fight. I want to see two young people, not Frank and not that. I want to see one of these young bitches that's been out here in the goddamn shit, frolicking around, saying what they is. I want to see them fight each other.
It's two fights. It's two fights that I am ecstatic about. Two. One is David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. That's already made. And then there's another one that I am very excited about. And that is Monster Inouye and Cool Boy Stephen Fulton. Those two fights have me very excited for 2023. I love the way Inouye decided he was going to petition for that fight specifically. And yes, specifically. And this David Benavidez Caleb Plant fight has been brewing and stewing for quite some time now, and I'm just too happy that they are actually going to get it on. So those are the two fights that I am most looking forward to in 2023. Y'all let us know in the comments which fights you're looking for in 2023. We've given a lot of jewels and gems tonight, y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve, and I hope you have a very safe New Year's Eve. Friend, what do you want to tell the folks before we get up out of here this evening?
Wash your ass and stop being messy. And if you don't use a washcloth, buy you one.
Because that sponge is cool to exfoliate and stuff, but you need a wash rag to get that and lather. And then you need to take one hand with the towel, one hand to open the cheek, and then dig down off and through there, like with the circular motion. And like these two fingers right here need to get up in that whole part. And not in the hole, but like in that area, in that sphincter area. I'm talking to the men. Women, I don't think I need to have this conversation with y'all. But y'all get up in there. Wash that good. Wash that real good. Get up in there. All right. So we love y'all. We really do. We love y'all. We love y'all.
Here. Thank to all the people that started with us when we started Queens of the Ring in 2022. Like we did. And throughout this time, we have grown so much, you guys. Like, I don't think y'all realize, like, we really a thing. Like, we used to be just a little show, and now we like the show. And I know it's the end of the year, everybody like out having fun and shit. So it ain't as many people in here as it normally be. But the people that's in here, thank you for spending y'all night with us. It's not New Year, so we ain't bringing in the New Year together. but we brought this shit in together because we got some new people along the way, but we didn't have our people that's been here from the beginning. Like Phenomenal Mexican, I be on your shit, but like you been here since show one. Like I ain't got to mention BJ. Of course he gonna be here from show one, but like y'all been here since show one. Coach Amber, you've been here since before fucking show one. You know what I'm saying? Like we appreciate y'all so much. So thank y'all. I hope y'all come back. Like we really enjoy y'all. Like thank y'all for becoming like our little family because we all cousins now in a certain way, except for y'all people that be trying to be kissing cousins because y'all be flirting with Nik. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm just saying. Those people in here exist. I don't mean them. But you other people that come in here, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all very much. Thank you for like sticking through. Next year, we coming back in this bitch next Sunday with the shit. Y'all gonna be like, oh, y'all kicked it up like that. And we did.
And thank you, Karma, for coming through. She says, Happy New Year, my beautiful sister.
Thank you, Karma.
Hey, Happy New Year to you, Karma. And y'all, if y'all don't know, Karma has a page on YouTube. Click on her page and go subscribe. She drops really good shorts. She has great viewpoints. Go check out our sister Karma, y'all. We really do love y'all. Like, seriously, we really, 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 really looks with y'all, and we appreciate y'all for coming every Friday, every Sunday. Do me a favor, because I still haven't gotten used to saying this to y'all. If you have not hit the like button, hit the like button, okay? Even if you didn't like it, you could hit the thumbs down, whatever the case may be. If you came in here and you looked, I'm gonna need you to hit something. We ain't asking y'all to super chat and all of that. We do appreciate the ones that do though. Thank you. But and they got another feature. Y'all, if you watch the playback and you just want to feel compelled to donate, you can do a super thanks and donate that way. YouTube, see what you're doing here, YouTube. Thank y'all. We appreciate it. We are coming back next year even stronger. We are manifesting great things for our channel and this boxing talk that we do. And we really do appreciate y'all. So have a great weekend. Bring in the new year safely with your family and your friends. And we'll meet y'all back here, not Sunday, but next Friday, because I told y'all I'm being Dallas again doing stuff. So Big Snack Pack, we sure appreciate you coming through here, dropping these dollars all throughout the show. We appreciate you.
And hell no, y'all gonna see this goddamn tree all year. This tree be in this corner all year. The only thing that's gonna change on this tree is the colors. Don't tell me take my tree down. My tree gonna be up all year.
Willie Williams, thank you, Willie. He says, I don't always catch y'all live, but I always catch the playback. Happy New Year. Thank you, Willie. And thank you, T Ward. Let me see, who is this? T Ward? T Word. Thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We're going to see y'all back next Friday. I'm going to be back with a word on Wednesday that you don't want to miss. It's going to be very informative.
I go watch that shit because a whole lot of y'all need to hear what the hell she gonna say.
Very informative coming up this Wednesday. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Peace, and we out.